Okay, we are live for our first Thursday test run. Not sure how long this is going to go or what we're going to cover. Really, I just want to see if Thursdays are going to work for us in this time zone or this time slot. Um, again, coming from Mondays to Thursdays at this time. Hello, Jerry Holly and Doreen. Good to see you here. And we'll see who shows up if I did put the ad out a little late, and it looks like nobody's watching now. So, or at least one is. So again, the Thursday time slot, we're looking at doing Thursday lives moving from Mondays. Just for my scheduling, Papa Drew is here. Good to see you. And I'll go ahead and how do I do? What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let's see here. There we go. Hey, you want to say hello? Come here. Ah. Yeah, Drew. I think some of the live streams are getting played out. And who's this? Who's that? Want to show everybody your Mickey Mouse? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, we don't touch that. Okay. Ah. Here. I'm with you. I'm thinking. I'm actually thinking, and I guess we could turn this live stream into a what are people doing for best practices for their channels, and we've got 170 some actual videos out there plus our live streams, and the bread and butter of a YouTube channel. And before somebody gets upset that I say this, depending on what kind of channel you are, the bread and butter of a channel is not in the live streams. It's in the content that they're putting out. Avenger, good to see you. And so, and again, it depends on what kind of channel you are. The bread and butter of our channel will never be our live streams. The live streams are a fantastic way of connecting with the community. And that's what we've always intended this to be. It's never been a replacement for our videos. Hey, Linda. It's never been a replacement for our videos. It's always been to supplement and to make a broader connection within our community. And I think that's really, let me adjust my camera here. Really, that's what we tried to do with our live streams. And we're not a mega channel. We're growing, and we don't want to overextend our welcome with some people. And so we're really focusing on the content on our channel and really doing a deep dive. And Papa Drew has been a huge help. In fact, Papa Drew and I created a partnership lately to increase the value and the let's see how to put that, the value of our channels. What is it that creates the desire for somebody to come back and watch your videos? And again, the live streams for us are all about connecting within the community. And when that stops, we will no longer see value in doing live streams. There's live streams out there that focus on growing. And I would much rather grow through the value proposition of our channel, which is helping people get the most out of their RVs. We don't do that this way. There's just not enough. There's just not enough for us to say on a live stream that's going to deter, that we don't want to deter from the content of our videos. And that's why I'm toying with the idea of moving the live stream to Thursday, because we are going to be absolutely 100% consistent with making sure that our content comes out every Sunday mid-morning on the Pacific Coast, which is early afternoon on the East Coast. And that's our bread and butter. And we've decided on that based on analytics, based on when the most people that are on YouTube that watch our videos, when they're on. New Vision, good to see you. Blake, Mel Nettie, good to see you too. Based on when the majority of our audience is on YouTube, and that's Sunday during the hours of like, and for me, my analytics come on Pacific time. So when that is, so our bread and butter, which is the content videos, are going to continue to come out every Sunday. We're still looking at doing our Tuesday videos, although that's up in the air. But if we're having content videos come out on Sunday, we felt that it was best to start looking at a later day in the week to do our live streams. And that is based again on analytics, when the most of you are on is right now. So that's why we kind of looked at doing that. So anyway, that's where we're at. And so we thought we'd throw up we thought we would throw up a video or a live stream for this Thursday, since we announced it, and see where that's going to go in two categories. See who shows up, and then what that looks like after the live stream posts. So all right, Papa Drew, come on in. Let's talk about times. Or do you want to talk to me alone about it? Here it is. That's for Papa Drew if he wants to pop in, assuming he has some sort of good internet. Every time I've tried it with Papa Drew in the past, he's got crappy internet. Oh, you're at work? Never mind. You stay at work. You need to work.
Let's go. Come on, Dave.
So we'll chat later. So anyway, it's real critical. In fact, hold on a sec. Give me 1 second here.
Here, Sadie. I thought you were still in the garage.
And I'll bring up these analytics of what I'm looking at, and I'll share that with you guys. And my reminder just told me that I'm live right now, so that's good to know that I'm live right now. Let me go, and I'll share this screen with you guys. All right, let me come back to StreamYard. All right, so I'm going to share screen here. And I'll show you our analytics. And that's this right here. And if you go to In fact, I'll just make that full screen. If you go into your analytics and you look at the tab of audience right here, make
What's
sure,
this clicker?
I don't know.
Hey, who's that?
Go to audience
Good morning.
and you scroll down here, you're going to get this chart right here. Okay, everybody's seeing that. And the darker the purple, the better you are for knowing when your viewers are on YouTube. Now, that doesn't mean that's when they're watching your stuff. It means that's when they are on YouTube watching anything. So what you want to do is you want to capture that audience when they're in the deepest purple here, which for me, it would be Wednesday, 3 p.m. to Wednesday, 6 p.m. And then again, in these hours in Thursday, and then my Sunday times. So I release videos typically at 10 o'clock on Sunday. And the rule of thumb is you always want to release a video an hour to 45 minutes before you really want people to watch it. And that gives YouTube the opportunity to go through its process of putting it in search and whatnot. But people that ring your bell and get notifications are going to get those notifications. And then within that first hour, they're going to start watching your video. And then you also want to look at that in terms of, the first 3 hour window and then the first 72-hour window, or the first 3 days when you're looking at your analytics. And let me go back here. And what I'm talking about there is when you look at your audience, and you'll see under watch time, it's not there. What you want to do is let me back out of this and go to a specific video. Here we'll look at this video right here. If you look at the analytics on this video, and you see that it pretty much flatlined. And what I'm looking at is this first. So right here when it spiked was the first 3 hours. And then you get a spike again. And the first 12 hours, you keep growing, it's still growing. And then the last spike was 2 days and 6 hours. And then 3 days is right here at 62 views. So basically I stayed within my averages, but and then you'll look down here that I'm at 50% retention rate, which is okay. You want to be 51% retention. So that's okay. But if you look at this really means that this video is not performing well. Okay.
It's okay,
So that's really what that means, is this video right here isn't performing as well as it should, because at 3 days, I should still see some growth, and it's flatlining right in there at 3 days. So, so when you're looking at your analytics, that's really kind of where you want to, what you want to look at. You want to look at some of these graphs. And if you're not performing, then stop doing whatever you're doing in that area. And so you could still look at at your live streams and what they're doing after the live and when the best time to go live would be. And that's why we're looking at this Thursday test. And based on the performance so far, I'm going to give it another week. And if I get the same performance, then I'll stick with my Mondays. So anyway, let me stop that screen sharing. So that's kind of where we're at. The first 15 minutes, and maybe I do need to do a better job on the front end of getting the word out that I'm going live. Try to take some of that backlight out here. Get the word out a little sooner, but it is what it is. So anyway, with that, I think the test is pretty much, we've got 15 minutes and we haven't really seen any growth. And I really appreciate everybody coming in and spending some time with me on this test. We will try this again next Thursday. We will go live again Monday. I'm supposed to have, we're going to be camping, but I'm supposed to have, hey, you're absolutely welcome, Camping with Clammy. I'm learning this stuff kind of as I go, and I've got people that are showing me some of the analytic stuff, and it's not so much. Yeah, you're right, Wags. It probably did. It's okay. My feeling didn't get hurt, and I only got one feeling, so it didn't get hurt. But yeah, I'm really starting to look at the analytics and how to better my channel using analytics. Being a baseball guy, I know for a fact that numbers don't lie, and YouTube is not about feelings. And when I say YouTube, I mean YouTube, the company YouTube. It's not about feelings. YouTube doesn't care about us as creators. They care about analytics and how many eyes are watching a video at a specific time. And they don't want anybody leaving their platform. So our job as creators is to keep people on our platform as long as on the platform, as long as we possibly can, to make YouTube happy, so that they will in turn keep us on search. And because people that do a good job of keeping people on the platform are rewarded through analytics through YouTube. At least that's how I understand it. I might be wrong. So we'll see. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you liking my channel, Suzanne. I really appreciate it. I like our channel too. I think we have a good channel. You betcha I will. All right, yeah. If you hit that thumbs up button, I will show you a picture of Uranus. I'm sorry, buddy. I was looking at something because I'm going to do this again because I'm sure somebody hit the like button. I can't tell. So here you go. There's a picture of Uranus. Boom. Okay. Hey, promise kept. Cool thumbs up. So there you go. You got a picture of Uranus. It's up there. All right. So let me close that. All right. So of course I did it. Come on, Drew. You know me. I'm a man of my word, pal. So we're at 20 minutes. I'm gonna go about a half hour unless anybody wants to pop in and say hello or do whatever they'd like. Pimp your channel or whatever. But yeah, if you're a content creator, really start looking at the analytics because I think it's going to help you grow. I hope it does. It hasn't. I haven't seen, this remarkable spike, but I'm also just at the beginning of the process of me really deep diving and getting into learning how to use the analytics. Doreen, when you are ready, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to pop you in here. Ladies and gentlemen, Doreen from Privies and Prims.
I have a question for you.
I got an answer. Maybe.
Okay, I'm working on a video and I trimmed the beginning and the end. And I trimmed too much off the beginning and it's already saved it and redone it. How do I get that off?
How do you go back?
How do I go back to the original?
So what are you using to edit your
just the YouTube editor.
The
YouTube Studio, it's called.
Yeah, you might be able to drop the original file back in. Whatever your original files were.
Right.
I'm assuming there are a bunch of clips.
It's just a video.
Right, but is it one continuous clip or is it a bunch of different clips?
Oh no, I'm not that fancy. I don't know how to do that. It's just one.
Yeah, you might have to go back in to the YouTube editor and drop your original clip back in there. Or another way to do it is, what are you on a Mac or PC?
I'm on a Chromebook.
Okay. Yeah, Papa Drew says drop the unedited file in front of the edited file and then just trim the part that you want to add back in. Or did you do a whole lot of editing in there?
I didn't do any editing. I really don't know how to.
Easy. Just drop the original file back in there.
I would just delete this one and just redo it.
That's it.
Okay.
If you didn't do anything fancy, then you're not losing anything.
I don't know how to do anything. Like I just did this wrong, and all I wanted to do was trim the beginning and then the end off. Because what I had to do was I had to start the camera on the phone and then walk around the table and sit down, and I was trying to cut that part out where I was walking around to the table, but I cut it off too much, and it starts in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, I would highly encourage you to in fact, I'll do some work for you, but find a free editing software. And there's
it's hard because it's a Chromebook. And a lot of them don't. I've done some research, and a lot of them don't work on the Chromebook. And there's one that does, and it gives you like 5 minutes for free.
Oh, yeah. I use a program, Filmora, but it's on my Mac. I really haven't dabbled too much in the studio editor, but yeah, it does work. Yeah, you just have to, go in and trim right where you want it to be. But the easy solution to your problem is just to delete and drop the file back in there, and then you'll be right back where you started.
Okay.
You haven't published it yet, have you?
No, I was going to publish it tomorrow because I published on Monday. So I was trying to wait a few days before I published again.
Yeah.
Because I have trouble coming up with things that I want to do for content. So I don't want to do them right after another.
Yeah. Well, you can put out anything. You know what? You have to start building. This is something that I know for sure. You got to start building a catalog on your channel. The more you put out there, even if it's, get on there and say good morning every, morning with a cup of coffee. The more stuff that you put out there, it starts building, and the more you get in front of the camera, the better your videos will start being. And Full Time Dream, good to see you. And you'll start figuring out how to use the editor and all that a lot easier. I struggled at the beginning, and if you go back to some of our videos, which we actually took some of them down, they were awful. But I kept them up there until we got that first 100 subscribers, and then I started thinning things down a little bit. So,
Yeah, I mean, this is about a specific craft, so I'm trying to have all my videos be about that.
Yeah.
And there's not, it's not a whole lot of different stuff to do. So I did an unboxing of a shipment of patterns. That was my last one, but this one will be what you can do with it after you're finished. So I only have a couple of ideas, but maybe more will come to me.
Oh, they'll come to you. There's a lot of stuff out there. And just a recommendation. I mean, I pretty much stay with our videos in the RV world. But just get in those communities, get on the craft communities, and whether it's message boards or YouTube stuff, and see what other people are doing and do it. Because even if you think, well, that's copying, no, you got your own spin on something.
Right.
My wife does all kinds of craft stuff, and she could probably do an entire series on how to use a Cricut machine, because there's stuff out there, and even if it's all been done before, somebody will watch it.
Right.
Because your friends, your family, Jeannie Bainey, she's in the craft community. If she's got stuff out there, and then also get with other people in the craft community and collaborate with them. Maybe do a video where you both do the same video, and then you share your clips. You put it on a Google Drive or whatever, so that you could pull your clips off, and then share your clips and make one video with both of you on there. And now you've just multiplied your channel's community, because somebody from, let's take Jeannie for an example. Let's say you and her get together and do a video together. Well, your subscribers and her subscribers are both going to watch both of those videos.
Right.
And now you've just multiplied, your community. And to be honest with you, I need to do that more, because there's lots of RVers out there, and I've done a couple collaboration videos. I've got a huge one coming up. But that kind of thing just starts expanding your creativity, and you start seeing what other people are doing. I mean, everybody in the RV community has done a video about their poo pose. Everybody's done it, right? How much can you talk about the sewer hose? Yet everybody watches a video about it, right? I'm going to bring Papa Drew on too. He's got great ideas. Hold on. Papa Drew is in.
Hey, what's up? I'm on my cell phone out of work. Hi.
Hello.
So, Filmora is 100% free.
Can't hardly hear you.
Something happened. Hang on.
I turn my volume up.
Horrible. All right, cool. How's that?
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, I turned my volume up.
All right, good. Filmora is 100% free. And it'll work with Chromebooks, it'll work with Windows, and it will work with Mac. So what we need to do is have an editing class I'm not going to run it on my channel, but I can run it on my second channel, which is RVers Live, on my test channel. And we can start running it on Friday night or whatever. We can run on how to edit. Wags can come in and help me. I know Dustin will.
How do you spell that, Fillmore? Is it a PH or an F?
It's in the chat.
F-I-L. Yeah, F-I-L-M-O-R-A.
The chat.
And
Okay.
that's what I use, and I absolutely.
You don't need to buy the full program. Can
You don't
just
need
use
to.
What's there? It's a lot to use, and there's a gazillion tutorials on YouTube on how to edit with it.
Yeah, I mean, I messed this up, and I was only trying to do the basic, simple little thing. And I messed it up.
The other thing too is if you have a Mac,
I don't.
okay, but people who do have a Mac, when this stupid whatever lockdown thing is over with, you can go to any Mac store for free and they will teach you how to edit.
Okay. No, I'm sticking with the Google. I like my little Chromebook, but it's just so limited on what I can do.
Right. So Filmora probably would be a good thing for you.
So I'm gonna put a link to yeah, and Dustin from Wayward Wags is also correct. If you use the free version of Filmora, they do put a watermark. If you're okay with that, but I don't know if this worked.
Right. DaVinci Resolve, you don't have a watermark, and it's like super good software. It's professional grade editing software.
Is that a link, Jerry, to?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna this is a better this link right here that I just put in, that's better.
This,
Magisto.
I feel like I'm like have to.
You are.
The screen.
Magisto is editing software specifically for the Chromebook.
okay.
So I would just check it out. I actually, while Drew was talking, I just Googled editing software for Chromebook, and there a list came up. So there's a lot of it out there.
DaVinci Resolve came up, Jerry.
Let me look.
Hey, fix the chat window, dude. We all look like we're sitting on top of each other. Hit the little buttons at the bottom.
What's that?
Hit the little buttons at the bottom and make us look farther away.
There we go.
That's a lot better because now
Yeah, hold on.
Like this. Hi, I'm doing a selfie.
Okay, so when I go on the downloads menu for Filmora, you can't download on a Chromebook.
Try DaVinci Resolve.
So it only says Filmora for Windows and Filmora for Mac. You can't download anything on a Chromebook.
So there's a couple out there. I've just been Googling while we've been talking. There's one out there. In fact, I'll share the screen with you. Lorraine, hold on. You're going to go away for a second there. Let me share this with you guys. Yeah, there we go. This is 10 best video editors for Chromebooks. WeVideo, Power Director. Why is this? No, I like that. Oh, I'm using ad blocker. I'm not going to turn it off. Anyway, here, I'll put this link up there for you, Doreen. Hopefully this works. Check out that right there. This article shows a bunch of different different stuff. So there's a bunch out there for the specific to the Chromebook.
So does that connect right into your YouTube account? Is it safe to do that?
It's safe. Typically what you want to do is you want to save the file after you finish editing, and then go through the YouTube protocol for uploading a video using the new uploader.
Okay.
that's the best way to do it, because then you get to manipulate all of your search engine optimization, your titles, your thumbnails, and all that stuff.
See, I don't even have I'm just using the thumbnails that they offer me, and I'm picking from that. But on this particular video, I don't like any of them. So I did a screenshot because I was like in the middle of talking on all three of them, and I have these weird facial expressions.
Right.
So I just did a screenshot of part of it where I wasn't talking, and I was going to try to upload that.
Are you out there, Drew?
Thank you.
Are you leaving, or are you waving? He's leaving. He's a knucklehead. Thanks for coming in, Drew. Yeah, I would definitely, if you're available on Tuesday mornings or Tuesday afternoons, watch Michael and Wags. They do on Our Epic RV Adventure.
I watched that this week. Yeah. They said that they would like review my channel next week.
Yeah. So yeah, they're going to help you out so much. But I would definitely start looking at doing your own thumbnails, and don't let, YouTube pick the thumbnail for you. You can actually do thumbnails. When you get into the last part of uploading the video, you could create thumbnails. Do you have TubeBuddy? Are you using TubeBuddy? So TubeBuddy
totally new. Like I uploaded my first video a month ago, so I am totally new to all this.
Yeah. So go.
I've heard of TubeBuddy, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So get TubeBuddy, and it's free.
Okay.
Using the TubeBuddy stuff, the free stuff is all you really need. And TubeBuddy will allow you to make thumbnails. By putting text on it, grabbing a picture, all that stuff. It's really simple. And I know that go back and watch some of the Tech Talk Tuesdays. Go back and watch some of the ones that they've done over the last couple of weeks, because they've done really good tutorial stuff on thumbnails and on uploading and that kind of stuff. A heck of a lot more than I could do right now. But it's all there, so you could pause it, go back and watch it, pause it, and I know Michael's a big fan of TubeBuddy, so he's walked things through using TubeBuddy, and we all use the free versions. I did have the paid version because it helps with analytics, but you don't need to if all you're doing is just getting videos out there. But I will tell you, the better your thumbnails are, the more you're going to get seen.
Right.
That's the first impression that anybody has of your channel is your thumbnail. Before they even know who Doreen is, they're looking at a thumbnail, and if it's blah, they're not clicking on it unless they're unless they're your family members.
I don't think I haven't found any. I don't think anybody else is doing continuous videos on this craft. Like when I search, I'll find a couple from different people, but they might be years old. I don't think anybody's doing like a weekly video on this.
Well, that's cool. Then you're going to have an instant following.
Yeah. So, and somebody's going to shout me out. It's a pattern designer. She does a weekly video, and she's got like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, and she's going to shout me out on her video this weekend.
And I'll tell you, that's great. But when they shout you out on a channel, and I'm not going to, talk about anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But when they shout you out on a channel, they're saying, "Hey, go to Privies and Prims." Right? Well,
Right.
If they Google Privies and Prims, or they go to YouTube, or they put a link to your channel, the first thing that they're going to see is thumbnails.
Right. So I need to work on it before the weekend.
They're going to see your channel banner,
Mhm.
and then they're going to see a whole bunch of thumbnails. And out of and I don't want to sound callous here. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But if they see something that just doesn't appeal to the eye,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, that's why McDonald's, when you see a hamburger on TV, number one, it's plastic and it's been painted so that it looks so mouth-watering. But then when you open up that Big Mac box, it's just a Big Mac. But the one on TV that gets you to go buy that Big Mac is shining, and it's got steam coming off of it, and they're showing it at rotating angles because they want you to go buy a Big Mac, And so if you go to and I'll do this. I'll hold on one sec. Let's see. Hold on. Stay with me now, folks. And I'll just bring this one up right here. I'll share this.
So how hard is it going to be for me to take a screenshot of the existing videos that are on there and upload that as a thumbnail?
It's super easy.
It's like
super easy. And like I said,
because I need to have it looking good by before Saturday. So I'm going to work.
Well, you'll have it looking good within an hour.
Okay.
What I just pulled this up right here, and this is my YouTube home screen, not mine, but when I pull up YouTube. So this is the thumbnail. The first thumbnail right there is, I'll go do it this way. This thumbnail right here is the thumbnail for tonight's live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is MJ and Izzy, the thumbnail that they've got for 9 tips for selling their RV fast.
Well, that's the one my eye went to first because of that word sold in the front.
Absolutely.
My eye was right to that. And the next one was the pink next to it.
Yeah, this one right here. My thumbnail sucks for this. And I just grabbed a picture that I had on the computer this morning when I put this up. If I was going to do it right, and I'll show you here, we'll go to my channel. So these are the thumbnails of my videos. And so these are the thumbnails that you usually see.
Right.
And I'm kind of changing.
They all look uniform. They all match.
What's that?
They all match. They all have the same coloring because they've got that stripe across it.
That's right. I try for some consistency.
Mm-hmm.
That when they see it, they go, "Oh, that's Happy Place Diaries."
Mm-hmm.
Right? They know, even without even knowing what the video is about, the first thing that they know is that it's Happy Place Diaries. And then, they say that you should have a face on your videos. So, like this is doing 5 things, or I guess you're not seeing what I'm saying here. So
I think I've only shown my face on 2 of my videos. So it took me a while to get used to doing that.
Yeah. So we try to put a face on all of our videos. So or something that's relevant to the video. So this one was doing shepherd's pie, so I got the shepherd's pie on there. It might have done better if I put a face on there. I don't know. This one, my face is kind of hidden, but you see that I'm there. Some of the other ones, so they're there. And
so my best video does not have my face on it, and it's got over 500 views.
Wow, you've done better than any video I've ever done.
Yeah. I guess it's just a topic that, I shared it on Facebook in the group for that craft, and I guess it's just a topic that a lot of people want to know about.
Then you have an incredible niche, and I would stay right where you're at. Get things looking a little bit better. and I would dump every video into that niche through Facebook. And
Yeah,
you're gonna blast.
I put yesterday, I don't know, let me see. Yesterday morning, I had 195, and then I posted on Facebook that I was going to have a giveaway at 500. And the giveaways will all be for that craft. So yesterday I had 195 in the morning, and now I have 275. Just from posting in those groups on Facebook.
Yeah, then I need to get into your niche because I'm not getting any numbers like that.
Well,
I'm taking up whatever it is you're doing.
I'm going to give away like patterns and things that specifically are for what my videos are about.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Because I'm buying the patterns wholesale, so they cost me $6 to $8 a piece, and I'll give away maybe 3 patterns and some fabric, and it'll be stuff that they can use. And Steve Turtle is going to help me do my celebration video.
Well, that's really cool. So
he's got the green screen, and we're going to do some kind of party celebration thing. And
yeah,
he's like 3 miles from me, so we're going to go over there and do it up. Yes, I did my banner. So
yeah, it's great.
And the top is cut off on yours. When I look at it on my Chromebook, the whole thing shows like the top lettering is, there we go.
Yeah, it does on mine too, but I scrolled up so I could see. Let me bring that back up.
So I only have like 100 watch hours.
That's okay. That's okay. You want to grow. You want to grow your watch hours and your subscribers together. Because for monetization, when you get 1,000 subscribers, you got to have that 4,000 watch hours, and you want those to be relatively close together. So you're sitting at 275 subscribers, and you've only been a channel for how long?
My first video was one month ago.
You're blasting way better than I ever did. I've been at this for well, I started December of 2018, and I'm only at 593 subscribers. So,
well, I think it's like I said, I'm posting it on Facebook. So there's like 6 to 8 different groups I'm in that are all Punch Needle Embroidery. And when I do a new video, I share the YouTube link for the video in that group.
Yeah.
And that gets the people over there. But this time I said, when I get to 500, I'm going to do a giveaway. So help me get to 500. And I don't know what I'll do after that, how I get to 1,000.
When you do, because you're at the rate you're going, you'll be there before me. Let me know what your secret was.
Well, this is what I just did. So, and when this lady does this shout out on the weekend, I expect that number to go up.
Yeah. Yeah. I post my stuff on Facebook in, RV groups too, but
maybe it's because there's so many doing the RVs, and with mine, like I said, I don't know of anybody else that's doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe it's saturated or whatever, but I'm not going to quit. I'm not a quitter. We're going to keep plugging at it and have that video hit that, the magic one. But Doreen, you're rocking it. You're rocking it. Yeah. Geez.
I did the banner on, let me see. I get emails from them all the time now, and I just delete them.
You know what else you could use for, and I know you could do it on the Chromebook, but you could do thumbnails and banners and stuff on Canva.
I have that, but that's not the one I used. It was.
Yeah, it's free too, and it makes really all of
it, actually, when I print a pattern, I use that for the pattern cover.
Yeah, my thumbnails I do on Canva.
To design it, I used it.
Wow, you're absolutely tearing it up.
So I think my highest watch time was like 50%
You're right in the ballpark then. As
Oh,
long
is
as
that
you're,
normal? Is that normal?
yeah, that's totally normal. That's totally average. You across every niche, 50 to 51% is right where most people are.
It's Snappa, SNAPPA.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what I did the banner with.
Yeah, they're great too. I've got an account with them also. Yeah, I would. Yeah, use them to make all your thumbnails because you could do a screenshot and dump it right into Snappa and add text and stuff, and it's so easy to upload on YouTube.
Okay.
When,
So
when you scroll
I
down,
can do that
put in
instead of the TubeBuddy, or is the TubeBuddy easier?
no, Snap is actually easier, I think.
Okay.
And then you just save the file, and then when you're scrolling down, when you upload a video, so I'll show you here. Go back to my channel.
I didn't mean to take over your whole time here.
No, that's okay. I didn't have anything to talk about. I'm amazed. You're just doing great. I wish I was doing that good. So when you go to, I think you're seeing what I'm seeing here. So when you go into here and you put in all your stuff, right down here where it says thumbnail,
Uh-huh.
and it's got the ones that YouTube recommends.
Right.
This box right here is going to say upload your own.
Right. I saw that.
Yeah. So the thumbnail that you create in Snappa, you just put that one right here. You just click on it and find the file and put it right there. And then it'll show up in this window right here. And it'll show up in this window right here.
Okay.
And you're done. You don't need to do anything else.
Okay.
For that. Yeah, you're doing great. I don't want to do like an intro video because personally I don't even watch them. Our intro video gets a lot of views.
Well, it comes up automatically when you go to the channel.
Right.
But I just like go right off it and click on videos.
Yeah.
If I go to a new channel to check them out, I don't watch the intro video. I just click right up and see where it says videos. I look at what their content is, and then I decide if I want to watch it or not.
Yeah. And the key to a good intro video, if you do one, short. Mm-hmm. Don't tell your life story. Nobody cares about life stories. They want a 30-second minute and a half of what is it that I'm getting out of this channel? That's it. I mean, like if you look at, I'll go to ours, because we had a long one and somebody told me, hey dude, you need to, lighten up on that. And so we created, how come that's not coming up? Here's our intro video. Whoops. That's weird. Hold on a sec. Go back here. I'm really good at this, right? Let me find our intro video here. Because we did a new intro video based on recommendation to tone it down a bit. And, I also changed the thumbnail on it. I think it's right around, yeah, right here. So this is our intro video. I'm in the wrong.
Is somebody else coming on at 7?
Is there?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I think there probably is. Let me stop that.
I think it's RV Reviews. Is it?
Hi, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Teresa. Welcome to the Happy Place Diaries.
All right, hold on. So, all right, so this is our intro video, and I think it's like 30 seconds. Hi, I'm Jerry.
And I'm Teresa. Welcome to the Happy Place Diaries.
A happy life starts with a happy place.
And we found ours in a 2016 Keystone Passport.
In our videos, we share our journey of happiness through our trips, our how-tos, and other RV-related content.
So come along and join us as we share our Happy Place Diaries.
So that's all we did, because I'm kind of like you. I'm curious, and if I see their intro video is only like 30 seconds, I'll watch it. If I see their intro video is 15 minutes long, like you, I'm curious. And if I see their intro video,
Yeah, so we need to go off the RV Reviews by the Air Force Guy. It's supposed to be on at 7.
oh yeah, I don't want to bump into him, and he's actually in the chat room right now.
Right.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap up. Everybody go to
Thank you for your help.
yeah, no problem.
I know what I'm going to be doing tonight, so I'll be on the back side of the live streams working on my channel.
Yeah. So I need to get with you and find out what you're doing. So great.
That's all I did is what I told you. That's all I did.
Well, then I need to change niche. So
And giveaways will always get you there.
yeah. Okay. Well, folks, hey, Doreen, thanks for coming on. I appreciate talking with you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Okay, folks, with that, we're going to go ahead and jump on over to Paul. And hey, Michael, you're in the room. You got a link to RV Reviews by the Air Force Guy? You got a link to his? Could you drop that in? That'd be great. Bueller, anyone? I know you're there, Michael. All right, RV Traveling MIA, great. Thank you for coming in. Everybody jump over to Paul. Let's check out the Air Force Guy. And then I believe after that is Endless RVing. And you never want to miss their show because it's great also. Hey, thanks for coming, folks. I appreciate those of you that stuck with it. And did he drop a link in yet? Let me see if I can find one here. I'll find the link. I know. Hold on one sec. There we go. All right. Here's a link to Paul. Now let's go over there and check him out. And thanks for coming along, everybody. Go ahead and I'll give you a 6 Mississippi to click that link. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And we will see you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody.